Hello, welcome to the Shit Vegan Show once again.
Welcome.
We are here on Monday at 7:30, just like every other week. Holly wasn't here last week because you were feeling a bit ill.
Yes, I was not feeling well at all.
Yeah.
My gosh.
What happened?
I was at work and all of a sudden I was like, I don't feel so well. Like my stomach was like churning, and then everything just seized up. It was like my whole entire inside just seized up, and I was like, I think I might go to the hospital. And then I ended up like walking to my car, most painful walk ever. Went to hospital, and yeah, I was there for a while, but it calmed down. I don't know what the hell it was, but it calmed down. So
Wow, good. Well, it's good to see you.
yes, yeah, it's good to be alive. But I do have to say, like, we definitely need to put more money into healthcare and emergency services, because I had to lay on the floor.
What?
Yeah, there was no seats in emergency,
Jesus.
and I had to lay on the floor, and it took about 4.5 hours to actually get seen by anyone.
Jesus.
So, I mean, emergency, I guess the term is used loosely, but anyway.
Do you have private health?
I do, but it
Doesn't
costs money to go into emergency. So I called up and they said it was $250 or $350 to go to emergency, like drive there and book in, and then plus the money it would cost to have the tests. So it probably would have cost me $600-700.
Yeah, wow.
It would have been better to just get an ambulance, but I was pretty convinced I didn't need one.
Well, that's good. Well, good to hear.
Yes.
Good to hear you're here and you're safe and you're well and
Yes, I am.
everything
for
like
the
that.
moment.
Yeah, hey.
Till next time.
A song just came on when it shouldn't have.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know how that's going to mess with the algorithm, but
How are you?
yeah,
Anyway.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. So
Big things happening for you.
big things happening for me. So everyone who's here, if there's anyone here, I'm unemployed. I didn't have a job. I resigned from my job, and I put in my 2 weeks notice Thursday last week. To begin my 2 weeks notice to begin as of Friday last week.
Yep.
And so my official end date's the 26th of November, but I'm on leave until then. So my official end date in the office was Friday.
Amazing.
First
How
time.
does it feel?
I don't think it's hit me yet. It's really weird. Sorry, Betty. It's really weird being unemployed. I haven't been unemployed for about 11 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah. So
Change for you.
yeah.
Jeez.
So gonna pump Shit Vegans. Gonna try and make a lot more other
Content.
content, forms of income, and see how we go. I had something lined up for an interview today to drive trucks on a car license. So
Okay.
the bloke who was going to interview me wasn't feeling well today, so I had to bail. But
okay.
yeah, so that could be happening Thursday or Friday. Get to meet up with him and have a chat. So
Exciting times ahead.
yeah, so in the world right now, obviously a lot of people are being forced to make certain decisions with regards to their health and with regards to their employment as a result of medical procedures that are being asked of people to take in order to remain employed or stood down or anything like that.
Yeah.
And that was one of the main decisions for me, well, one of the main reasons why I made my decision to step down from work. But I, in as opposed to a lot of other people or many other people, I had an incentive. So
Yes.
yeah, it's a bit different when you actually have an incentive to quit, and that played a massive part too. So yeah, I'm unemployed. I'm a shit vegan, like a real shit vegan.
Yeah.
That, rocking up to protest, get a job. Oh, I don't have a job anymore.
Exactly right. Yeah.
But I'm not going to be like bludgeon off the government.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sign up for the benefits, but I'm not going to, because I've got some money or whatever, they won't pay me until that's all used up, and I'm okay with that. So as long as, I can still use like the healthcare card and all that sort of stuff, concession,
That's good,
until I can sort of get back on my feet. And then, the world is my oyster.
There you go.
Well, my vegan oyster. Well, but they
Yeah,
could be
we had
vegan,
this
right?
conversation the other week. So
They could be classed as vegan. You still
well,
think so?
I still stand by it. I still stand by it.
So that's something that would make people think, oh shit, vegans that, and I mean, obviously honey's not vegan, but people lump that in the same category. You know, is something that fucking a shit vegan would have.
Yeah, we will do
Whatnot.
our part 2 on the grey areas at
Yeah.
some point because we
Yeah,
still
yeah.
had a few more after the last one.
Yeah. So we had there was this radio station here in Adelaide who shared a just a stupid,
Clickbait. I say clickbait.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably very, very clickbaity in I guess. Well, it got me to engage. Yeah. So have you seen anything like this before?
I have not. I've seen it, I guess, the other way around, but I haven't
Yeah.
seen this.
Yeah. So what we're talking about is this here. I don't have anything on my screen that shouldn't be. No, that's cool. This here is a post that was made by Mix 102.3, which is a radio station down here in Adelaide. And just you can read it.
So it says most festivals have something for everyone except vegan festivals ? Exclamation mark. So they're asking the question, is it rude they don't cater for people that aren't vegan?
What do you have to say about that?
I think this is stupid. Because
So stupid.
vegans have not been catered for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's only been recent times that we've had restaurants and like food vans and shopping centres that have started to give us a range of vegan food. There is still some places where you go and the only vegan things you can have are hot chips and salad. But I found actually a lot of hot chips aren't vegan. So it's usually just like some steamed vegetables. So to ask a question like this is just ridiculous.
Where's my comment on there? I'll have to look for your response to see, because I dropped a few comments on there
Okay.
that were just bloody silly. Here we go. Yeah, this is the dumbest, most juvenile, and deliberately dishonest piece of trash I've ever seen any media outlet post. And then suggesting Holly we speak about it today. But I also dropped another comment which isn't there either.
Okay.
Basically, just calling them a piece of shit. Really, like,
I think it's just for clickbait.
Yeah.
I think it's just something to
yeah.
attack vegans on.
yeah, because a vegan festival, everyone can eat there.
Yeah, everyone can eat there. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
Whereas if you're at the cheese fest, right, the vegan's only going to eat the vegan cheese.
That's what I think. That's the immediate thing I thought, that we do have cheese festivals here. I don't see any advertising for any vegan cheese there. You know what? I would go to the cheese festival if there was vegan cheese there.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. I would not consider it. One of the reasons I would probably, I guess, avoid it would be because if it's like run by the dairy industry or whatever, same reason I wouldn't go to the real show.
Yeah,
'cause
fair
it's
call.
agricultural sort of show that they probably have vegan options in there
Ooh,
too.
that one's a grey area as well. We'll note that one down for later.
Could be.
Yeah.
I mean, I reckon I got a pretty solid stance on it, but we can put that on,
No,
on
like,
the board.
yeah, you do, definitely, but it is also a class as a grey area.
Yeah, for sure.
Might not be for you, but it is
Oh,
for
yeah,
other
yeah,
people.
for sure. Yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's why we can talk about it. But yeah, all the vegans commenting on here. We got I saw one of my friends here, Christina. Vegan festivals cater for the very lives of current and future human children. I'd say that's pretty accommodating. Fuck yeah, exactly right. It's a vegan festival. Why would you expect meat at a vegan festival? Was a line trying to attend? I'm not sure you'll be fine eating hot chips if beans, grains, and vegetables are too offensive, like vegans often do when they are catered for. The funny thing is, right, it's like these people who are saying, oh, you're not catering for me. It's like, all right, so what? Do you only eat animal products?
Exactly right. That's the thing. That's the thing I think about. It's, catering for people means providing food for them. At the vegan festival, there was numerous types of food. Also, there was different culture food there as well.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
there was all the different cultures catered for. what they eat. There was just junk food for the junk food vegans. So they had a wide range.
Shit food for the shit vegans.
Yeah, it wasn't
Shit
like they
vegans.
had 2 options and then that's it. There was plenty of options there. There was healthy, there was not healthy, there was gluten-free, there wasn't gluten-free.
Do you avoid gluten?
I tried to, look, I'm actually going to put this out there. I tried to be gluten-free and vegan and that was hard.
Yeah, I bet, yeah.
Being vegan isn't difficult. Being
Yeah.
gluten-free vegan, if you're
Yeah.
gluten-free and you're like, it's hard, it would be hard for me to be a vegan, I completely get that.
Yeah.
Because it was so difficult. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
it was really, really difficult.
Yeah, one of my good friends, Samadi, she is gluten free because it will actually kill her if she eats it.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, she's we always just give her shit. Gluten free, Samadi. She's watching. She'll be on the show one day. I'll get her on. We'll
Yeah,
have a chat.
absolutely.
She can speak.
Yeah, she would be great to speak to about gluten-free veganism.
Yeah, and a great one to bring on.
Yeah,
how
she'd
to-
be great to bring on because
Yeah.
maybe she can
You've met Samadi,
help
yeah?
me. I don't know.
You don't know? She's the Brazilian, very very strong Brazilian accent.
No.
No.
Haven't
Oh,
met her.
she cool.
But yeah, bring her on. We'll have a gluten-free discussion.
Yeah, well, no glutens in our speech. No way.
It's amazing how many people just quickly. It's amazing how many people don't actually understand what gluten is.
Isn't
Because-
the protein in wheat?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a wheat protein, so you can like divide it from like the wheat.
Yep.
And when I go to Pure Vegetarian in the market,
Oh, I love
Yep.
that place. Yeah.
I get the gluten.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
sweet
the
and sour
gluten.
gluten.
Sweet
Oh, yeah.
sour gluten.
It's got pineapple in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof.
And people at work sometimes come up and they're like, "What are you eating?" And I'm like, "Oh, well, I get the rice noodles." And I'm like, "This is the rice noodles. This is the eggplant, and this is gluten." And they're always like, "That's what?" I'm like, "It's gluten." They're like, "Yeah, but what is it?" I'm like,
Gluten.
it is gluten. They're like, "I don't understand." I'm like, "Well, gluten's the like protein, so you separate it." And they're like, "I still don't understand." I'm like, you know what? A lot of people don't understand. I get
Yep.
it though.
Yep.
A lot of people don't know what's in their food. Period. So
Yep. And the thing is, like, a lot of people lump gluten free in with veganism. They think
they
that
do. They really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like, is gluten free vegan? Well, you can have gluten free and vegan options. You know, it's just
The amount of times people have come up to me and been like, "Here, have this," and I look at it and I'm like, "I can't have this." They're like, "No, it's gluten free." I'm like, "It's cheese flavored.
it's got milk in it.
It's cheese. It's cheese biscuits, gluten free cheese biscuits."
Woo.
I do teach them.
Yeah.
And we get there. We definitely get there.
Yeah.
But it does take a few tries. Oh, the amount of things that people have tried to feed me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was thinking about shirts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking this, right? But a white hoodie.
Okay.
Would a white hoodie be cool? Because you
I
don't
actually
really
haven't
get
seen many white hoodies because
Yeah.
I know like the black hoodie's cool, so that'd be good. But
Could do that.
I
Yeah,
would have
like-
to see it.
this, but like a little in the corner or something, or I don't know,
Yeah.
like OG. I want to do like a limited run to begin with, like
Mhm.
print maybe 10
Yeah,
and then sell them, and then like put 1 to 10 on them. So then when Shit Vegans picks up, when I'm sitting next
Yeah.
to Joe Rogan, when we got Joe Rogan next to us,
yeah.
yeah, we'll be able to say, oh, yeah, or people will be able to sell them for more than what they're worth.
Yeah, we could do a limited run.
It's
Yeah.
a vision.
It's a vision.
Yeah.
Got to get the vision.
Did I tell you about like sort of considering starting a band with a couple of mates?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you
we-
did. You said that. Yeah, you've got 1 or 2 interested.
We got a bit of a
Mhm.
a little bit of a track down.
Okay.
I'll do it. I'll bring it on the stream. And then we can. No,
Oh no, there's no yelling in it. is
no,
there?
no. There's none of
Thank
that.
God.
No. Not at least not yet.
Oh,
There probably
gosh.
will be. It's pretty good. Let me bring
So,
it up.
are you on guitar?
No, I'll be on vocals.
Okay.
But the boys, they're we're trying to think of a name as well. But yeah, the boys are playing guitar and bass and stuff. So
Mm.
had them around the other day. We're talking about band names and shit like that. I got to scroll up. Yeah, it's interesting. 1 year ago, there was a show where we were. Yeah, that's another story. Yeah. All right, this is what it sounds like.
That sounds good so far.
Pretty catchy, pretty groovy. It's like it needs to be mastered a bit more.
Yeah, of course. Got to start somewhere.
I love it.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah. Everyone who's watching this gets a taste. This was just us sort of just jamming and chilling the other day. A10, join the effort. Joint effort. Sorry, joint effort. Serena. Welcome to the stream.
You know, it kind of reminds me of like the tracks on Tony Hawk's.
Yeah, we're kind of going for a bit of like a punky sort of rocky
punk,
sort of
yeah.
sound.
What's that? What's the name of it? I forgot the name of the type of music now.
Hardcore?
No, not hardcore. There's like a certain subcategory. I like it. Sounds good though.
Got the bass like. So it's just a short little demo, but it's groovy. It's catchy. I'm really keen to hear what it can turn into, and got a lot more time now, so that's a bit of a special thing for the stream. But yeah, so I was going to say something else. Nothing in particular. Oh yeah, we're going to order some food, right?
Yeah, we are, because we worked out if we order food now, it will get to us at the end of the stream.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So last week, when you didn't rock up, I was thinking, you could watch it, but you would have been in agony, right?
Yeah, I was not in a position to do that.
Damn. Yeah. Nah, fair enough. We also, what we thought we'd discuss as well.
So you know what? I'm going to get a Euros too.
Yeah, do it. I named this stream "Being Vegan is Easy" because it fucking is.
Yes, it is. It's absolutely.
Yeah.
It's actually very, very easy. People give it such a bad rap.
Yeah.
But I don't have any trouble. And I never had any trouble.
Nah. No
I
trouble.
mean, maybe 10, 15 years ago, then you would have a bit more trouble.
Yeah.
But nowadays, in this, environment.
Unless you sit and eat fruits and veg all day. But yeah, so being vegan is easy. I guess like every other habit that you start and you see out, it ends up becoming like breathing, right? You don't even think about it. You just, I'm a vegan and
Yes.
I don't eat animal products. And
This
I
is right.
don't buy leather or fur or wool or any of these things. I make sure that in my lifestyle I try to avoid it as much as practically possible. And that's the definition of veganism, right? So
Yes, it is.
there's lots and lots of resources out there. There's obviously the documentaries that you can watch on Netflix. There's the Cowspiracy, What the Health. There's Dominion, which is the animal rights documentary filmed in Australia. Going to all Australian factory farms and slaughterhouses and things like that.
Yeah.
And there's also this book here called the Vegan Easy Book, which we thought we'd open up, flick through, and talk a little bit about. So basically, it goes through everything, and it's just something that you can just hand out to people.
So who brings these out?
So this is veganeasy.org. So we'll go onto their website, which I brought up. Oh, I didn't bring it up. veganeasy.org. So bring that up, and basically, it's just an easy, thing that you can talk. You can start your journey on being a vegan. There's a whole bunch of recipes. There's the guide to eating out. Why be vegan? Vegan cheat sheet. Vegan health. 15-minute easy vegan barbecue pulled jackfruit.
Yum.
Burgers. Oh damn.
Do you like jackfruit?
Yeah, love it. Yeah.
I love it too, but I don't like it when they make it super, super spicy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You're not into spice?
I am into spice, but only mild.
Yeah.
I love making jackfruit wraps at work, really, really easy. Just put it all together. That's a really good lunch. But sometimes I've gone out and got a jackfruit burger and I'm like, I need like sour cream in here or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And places don't have vegan sour cream. What is with that? It's so disappointing.
Zambreros does.
Yeah, they do, but not a lot of places.
Yeah. You're right. What are all these? Vegan cheat sheet. Oh, places where you can go to buy certain things or like makeup and all that sort of shit. Sweet.
Oh, wow.
I
That's
haven't
really
even gone
good.
through this whole website. So we'll run through
Now I'm thinking I probably should go through it again. It's been a while. They brought out another one of these, so this is a new version. There was another one that I read through, but I haven't seen this one.
Yeah, so it's basically just I think it's a PDF. You can get the PDF sent to you through the website. I think they do it for free. You can order boxes of them.
Oh, wow.
And then you just hand them out and, I reckon I might grab a whole bunch, grab a box because...
I want to put one on the table at work.
Oh, sweet. And don't know if anyone asks you where it came from.
Oh, they'll know. They'll 100% know. There's only about 3 vegans out of 300 at my work.
Yeah, I think I'm the... Oh, no, I know one other in where I was working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
one other.
gosh.
But she's on maternity leave at the moment. And she just had a baby. So, Nina, if
Awesome.
you're watching, congratulations.
Congrats.
She was spent some time with her at the Vegan Festival. Her and our other friend Cheyenne, just chilling, talking shit. The Shit Vegan Show. That's where you are on the Shit Vegan Show. It's 7:30 Mondays. While I got you here, we'll go on to what we're about to talk about, but we'll segue, get everyone who's here and watching to follow us on Instagram. So Instagram.com/shipvegans or @shipvegans. I made a post throughout the week when you go to bring your bins in. Someone has chucked their
Oh, gosh.
their thing in there.
Hopefully they're just full of chips.
Hey, yeah. I mean,
I think the KFC chips are vegan.
nah.
They aren't? Oh, okay.
They've got I think there's some sort of something that makes them not vegan, like the fat.
Beef tallow?
Yeah, some
Something like that.
shit like that, or fucking whatever they're cooked in.
Yep.
Go across to our YouTube as well. Give us a sub.
Yes, please subscribe.
The sub count. Eventually, we want to get up to 1,000, so that way we can stream through YouTube. So then we don't have to.
So that's our goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do it through Twitch, but also get across to Twitch as well, and then you can view our past streams. This was a stream that we did yesterday, which won't bring up to YouTube, but this was our jamming session.
Frozen tofu
So
with
this
us.
is our jamming session.
And it
Oh
tastes
shit, you can hear us.
exactly tofu with us. Like, if you put the right
You can hear us there.
Oh, gosh.
And just
Oh, yeah,
talking to people in the
saved,
stream.
Save direct action everywhere and anonymous for the voiceless.
Cool.
Anonymous for the
Yep, so that's a thing. We did that. So get on there and give us a follow. Also, our Facebook page. So get on there and do a thing too. But yeah, Vegan Easy. So this book, it's got everything you need,
It does. It's very handy just to have it in just in pocket form.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's very, very good if people ask about veganism to give them this book because it goes through the different types of animals. So, I guess pigs,
What happens to them?
yeah,
All that sort of shit.
and chickens, cows, lambs, fish,
What's the
animal experience. Experience. The animal experience. No, the animal experiments. So, leather, wool. It's just really good.
I'll tell you what, Avi and I, my housemate, we were watching one of the documentaries on what happens in the wild today, and watching like big cats. I think it was on the big cats all around the world and all that sort of shit. And it got me thinking. Obviously, like I normally do, but you probably know this too. When people say, "But animals eat other animals,"
Oh, yes. Yes.
like, oh my god, like,
I hate that one.
yeah. Well, what's your response to that? What would your response be? There's many different ones, but
Yes, animals. I generally say, yes, animals eat other animals. there is still people that do eat animals. However, in a Western society that we are in now, it's not necessary. We are factory farming. I'm not going to go into like smaller countries because they need to do that. That's their, lifestyle, but we don't need that lifestyle. So we are causing pain that's unnecessary, and why are we going to do that on a mass scale? That's generally what I say. What do you say?
There's lots of different sort of routes depending on
true.
Depending on the conversation, but that one's a really good one too, because that one's like, it's just straight up like it's unnecessary, and any justification as a result of that can be sort of battered away, because we can look and say like, oh well, these people have been vegan for what, like their whole lives. So
yeah, I make sure I always talk about veganism from a Western society standpoint, because that's where I live. I'm not in these other countries, and I can't speak for those situations. I speak for the society that I'm in and the people that I'm talking to are in. So if they try to bring it away, I always bring it back. I'm like, but that's not you.
Yeah,
you're not there.
Exactly.
You are not there.
Oh, but desert island. Well, we're not living in a desert island. It's like, and that's
we're not walking we're not walking down to the village well for water either.
No,
so
that's right.
It wouldn't make sense to bring that stuff up. It just doesn't make any sense. People are just trying to poke holes. But yes, anyway, what's the main one that you say?
Poke holes where there's no holes to be poked.
Exactly.
What I tend to say is I try to put like a funny-ish spin on it, or a comedic spin on it, in a sense that comedy for me, it helps me understand what's going on, but it also allows other people to understand what's going on as well, especially if it's said in sort of a funny way, because it makes sense.
Yes, yep, got you.
Like I was watching it today, and what came to my head, I was like, those animals are naked. Mm-hmm. They have all just gotten up to the back of this other animal. They've torn them down.
Yep.
And they've gone into the throat, killing this buffalo. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, well, animals eat other animals. I'm going to strip down naked. I'm going to pounce on the nearest, dog. Yeah. The nearest dog. And I'm going to, bite into them. And, if I get arrested, Your Honour.
Yeah.
Your Honour, but animals eat other animals, just using, like, it's the appeal to nature. It's a logical fallacy. Basically, what happens in nature is what we do is justified because it happens in nature. It's like, well, lions also sniff each other's butts. They also
I think we actually went through this in one of our other
beat their wives
podcasts. We can't use the animal kingdom to reference what we do as humans.
Yeah,
we had that chat in another one of our podcasts, so check that one out as well. I don't remember which one it was in.
Yeah, no, we've been doing this for so long now. Yeah, if anyone's here on the Shit Vegan Show, drop us a question, drop us a line. We're here.
What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to read one of these.
Yep, do it.
Yep, so I'm going to read the dairy one, because that's one that a lot of people get asked about. Okay, I'm going to say that's the one I get asked about the most.
Yep. Have you had more? Did you think more about the the human breast milk stuff?
I mean, I'm pro human breast milk, so I didn't think too much about it, but
yeah, me too. Yeah, you don't need to actually, because
I'm pro for it.
It's really like it's such a weird thing to hear, but it doesn't take long to run it through a vegan lens and think, oh yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
You know what I mean?
It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. There's other bodily fluids that are worse that people have, but we're not going to have that. We're not going to go about that.
Welcome to the Shit Vegan Show.
Okay, so this one's about dairy. I'm just going to read it out to show you basically what this book's about. So this one says, dairy, a slaughter industry. Like humans, cows only produce milk for their offspring until weaned. However, for the dairy cows, their babies are killed so we can consume their milk. Dairy cows are routinely artificially impregnated and kept in a relentless cycle of pregnancy, birthing, and milk production. Many suffer chronic mastitis, lameness, severe liver damage, and painful digestive orders. Cows and their calves are separated at birth. Mums will break down fences and walk miles to search for their babies. Both cry out for days to be reunited. Male calves and surplus females are reared for veals or immediately slaughtered. Worldwide, millions of cows and their calves are killed every year so humans can consume dairy products. After approximately 7 years, when the repetitive cycle of abuse has taken its toll and milk production has decreased, cows are sent to slaughter, in some cases while pregnant.
Yeah, that's the bloody worst.
So that's obviously, dairy is a horrible, horrible industry.
And that's like the nicest way to say it, and it still sounds terrible.
But that was, 2 minutes, 3 minutes reading, and that was all you need to know, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
About what happens. And that's why I love this book, is because it's very simple. I don't have to read a whole page, whole A4 page or half of a book to know something. It's right here. It's right in here.
Here we go. Check this out. Why vegan? Top 10 reasons to be vegan. Let's go through these.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Sweet. All right. You want to start here?
Yep. So first one is animals deserve equality too. Just as we reject racism, sexism, and other prejudices, we also reject speciesism. No sentient individual should ever be denied basic rights to live and liberty because of their race, gender, age, ability, sexual orientation, or species membership. Now,
isn't that true?
It is true. I would like to put in my 2 cents here. So, obviously, in the past, there has been racism and a lot of sexism and a lot of, homophobia. So, speciesism is just the next thing to better the world.
Yep.
So we got to get rid. Now there's still, unfortunately, racism and sexism and those kind of nasty things, but we're moving towards a better future. So we're trying to eliminate those things, and speciesism is on the same path as that.
Yep.
So unfortunately, it's not going to be. Well, racism took a very long time anyway. And one of the reasons that racism, I guess, was overturned in a lot of places is because of people standing up for their rights. Animals can't do that. That's
Correct.
why we're there doing it for them. That's why it's going to be a slower process.
Yeah. Yep. Because they're the only ones that actually can't stand their own ground and speak
Exactly
up for themselves.
right, yeah.
And on speciesism, right, so not a lot of people, I've asked a bunch of people if they know what that word is and what it means. And as it says here, just as we reject racism, sexism, and other prejudices, we also reject speciesism. Now, that word is pretty much explained here, but for those who are listening and don't really understand it, so it's where we discriminate against other species instead of discriminating against other races. So we're looking at, like, say, cats and dogs as our family, as our friends, as our companions, but then we're looking at cows, pigs, and chickens like they don't matter. Like they can be subjected to these horrific conditions that people don't even need to support anymore. And the complicity in society is no one knows about it, you know?
And it's whether they have the right to live or not. So we don't need to kill them anymore. So who determines whether they should live or die?
Yeah, exactly. It should be on their own terms.
That's
you
it.
know? If they if they become ill and then they pass away, then so be it, you know.
Because I would say in history and also in some parts of the world, people are still disposable. So, of course, animals are still going to be disposable as well.
Here she comes again. Come on, Betty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I know.
So we can't. We're moving as the Western society.
Yeah.
But like I said, other countries is different because if people are still disposable there, animals of course are going to be disposable. You know. So
being kind to all animals means being a kind person. Unimaginable numbers of animals are raised and or killed every year to feed humans. Over 60 billion land animals and over 1 trillion ocean animals are killed every year so that we can eat them and or use products derived from them. None of these animals need to die, and we can live happy, healthy lives as vegans. Watch this video to find out more about the horrors of the slaughterhouse. So we won't watch it all, but I'll just sort of...
Oh, do we have to watch any? I don't feel like it's a good idea to watch any.
I'll just skip a freeze frame. See if
I'm going to turn my volume off. I can't.
It's quiet. I think we need to see it. Like
I
obviously,
don't know.
yeah,
Nah, I can't.
Nah.
I can't.
Yeah, okay.
It's not
So
something I want to
it won't
touch on with these podcasts.
No, exactly. That's why
Yeah.
I'm not going to show the. I mean, images like that aren't too bad.
I'm not going to look. I can't. No.
This is just the feet. Images like that
but
aren't too
I've
bad.
got it in
but
this book.
yeah, no, exactly. So I didn't want to touch on that either. I didn't know what video this one was. I probably should have looked at it prior. Yeah, so we've only got one. Obviously, being kind to all animals means being a kind person. Yeah, so I agree with that in a sense, right? One of the things that I sort of think about when it comes to that is, like, I'm a kind person regardless. So it's like, well, even prior, I didn't even consider myself an unkind person. And that's how I also hold that same view now that, you know, I don't think like my dad's an unkind person, you know, like I think the mentality behind what he's doing to animals is unkind. All right. So I didn't, stop. Cool. And that's the issue. It's not them as a person. It's the mentality that they've been indoctrinated to.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I agree with that.
And it's like not kicking a dog doesn't make you a good person. You know what I mean? Stopping someone from kicking a dog makes you a good person.
Yeah.
I'm just it's like you're not being compassionate by not participating in something. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense?
No, it makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I 100% understand what you're saying.
But I understand that too, yeah.
It makes you a kind of more empathetic and loving person.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, and I hope this content's all right for everyone who's watching, anyone who's here. We've got 3 viewers. I think some of them are bots. Joint Effort and Serafina still here, or Serena, sorry. Still here. Drop us a line, ask us a question. You're on the Shit Vegan Show every Monday, 7:30, South Australian Adelaide time. I got a cat on my lap. This is Betty. She's my best friend. It's actually the Betty Show.
Oh, no, thanks. no, thanks. We're not doing no.
Nah, no way.
Oh, my gosh. All right. So number 3 is animal. We only have one home. Animal agriculture is a leading cause of global warming, water usage, oceanic dead zones, land clearing, species extinction, suffering, and death. So yes, animal agriculture is terrible for the planet.
Yes,
basically.
it is. So this is that link from there. So it's got links. So biggest threats to our planet. Earth's biggest threat, animal agriculture is leading cause of global warming, water usage, oceanic dead zones, land clearing, species extinction, suffering and death. It absolutely is. What do you think about this? I say this a lot, and I say it for a few reasons. One reason is to draw that emotion out of someone. I say I think what happens to animals is worse than what's ever happened to any human on the planet.
I would say it's on par.
Yeah. With regards to the magnitude of suffering.
Oh. No, I would say what happens to some humans is worse.
Then what happens to animals?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's unpack that. That's good. So I say that in the sense that this is systematic as it happens, and on the sheer number, right? So what was it? It was on this one. It said 60 billion. I think it's. Oh well, I usually say 56 billion.
Wait, are we talking like on a scale, like a huge, like you talking on the scale, or are you talking in general?
I'm talking about like the what happens to animals is the worst injustice that's ever happened in the history of the earth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about all the injustices of the earth because I wasn't there, but
Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Like,
it
would have to be because what other species has enslaved other species to this extent, right?
Oh, few.
Few? What are they?
I don't know. It's in history. I'm not a historian. I'm not a historian, but there has been really bad things.
Yeah.
I listen to a lot of podcasts. I read a lot of news articles about things, I guess. And I would say that the child sex slave is really bad.
Yeah, the sex trafficking. Yeah, no, I agree.
So that's not a race. That's just in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
That stuff's really
No, I
bad.
agree.
So, my only kind of reasoning of everything is I'm just pitting the fact that humans have more of brain power to actually feel pain
Yeah.
and suffering and abuse than animals. Not that they don't, because of course I know they do. I agree that they do. That's what I'm trying to get people to go vegan, is because they do. And I believe that there's certain, like plants, and we know plants don't feel pain. They don't have the capacity. So mine's
sure about
kind of
that?
on that.
No, I'm just kidding.
My
Yeah.
reasoning's on that.
Yeah. So
The
the
capacity that humans have to feel pain is greater than animals.
yeah.
Or maybe not feel pain. Maybe what's it called? Comprehend. That's the word I'm looking
Comprehend,
for.
okay.
Comprehend. That's the
Yeah.
one.
We could unpack that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I would say, if I know you're not trying to justify anything, but
No.
it's kind of like well, I lost the train of thought. Doesn't matter. It's not really an important one actually, because I only really have these conversations with other vegans. You know what I mean? Because like, why would you have a conversation about vegan ethics?
Yes.
Like extending your vegan ethics with someone who's not a vegan, because they don't even understand the initial reasons first. So next part, number 4, you deserve a healthier you. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, which is the world's largest organisation of food and nutrition professionals, states that an appropriately planned vegetarian, including vegan diets, are healthful, nutritionally adequate, and may provide health benefits for the prevention, treatment, and treatment of certain diseases. These diets are appropriate for all stages of the life cycle, including pregnancy, lactation, infancy, childhood, adolescence, older adulthood, and for athletes. Plant-based diets are more environmentally sustainable than diets rich in animal products because they use fewer natural resources and are associated with much less environmental damage. Vegetarians and vegans are at reduced risk of certain health conditions, including ischemic.
I think it's ischemic.
Ischemic, whatever it is, heart
ischemic
disease,
heart disease.
type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and certain types of cancer and obesity. Now, I even quote this, like I can almost say that because I use this in my advocacy.
Yeah, of course.
I use that exact same thing. So the position of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, vegetarian diets, this is the Academy, their position paper. So that like the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, their position on vegan diets is that they are healthful and adequate for all stages of life.
Okay.
And that's
yep.
as far as I'm aware, it's a twice peer-reviewed statement. So all of the studies that were used to come to this conclusion, I think there was over 100 different studies that were verified, and the position, the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics is an organisation that comprises over 100,000 credentialed practitioners.
Wow.
So it's like,
Yeah.
what science and what proof is there that this is wrong? You know, like
That's true.
so it's like this is the gold standard of where we're at, you know, and that's it there. So it is a position of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, plan, blah, blah.
You have to send me this. I wouldn't actually mind reading it, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't read all of it, but I just read the the abstract. So yeah, basically,
Yeah.
you know.
I'd give it a read.
So that is on the vegan easy thing, but yeah. So
Oh, is that
obviously-
from there? Oh, it's right there. Oh.
So eating,
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen that part. I've only ever seen it elsewhere, but on the actual like the medical journal website, or NCBI or whatever it's called. I don't know. But yeah, it's, you know, it's like growing up, your parents are making you eat your fruits and veg, but the moment you want to start eating just fruits and
Just
veg,
fruit and veg.
oh, you got to eat
Yeah.
your meat. You got to get your meat in here. Fuck. Jesus Christ, Mum! Like,
Yeah.
what do you want me to do? You know, you want me to do one thing, or you want me to do the other? Like, shit, man. I'm just gonna.
It's
eat
ironic,
plants.
isn't it?
Yeah, fruits and veg. That's it. I loved it growing up, anyway.
Oh,
So.
yeah, so did I. I was always a huge fan of fruit, and I loved vegetables. Like, my favourite vegetable still is, like, broccoli. I always loved broccoli.
Yeah, I love broccoli.
Love broccoli.
Yeah. Same. Do you like Brussels sprouts?
Not Not entirely. I find them to be very dense. That's my only issue. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't mind 1 or 2
Yeah.
with butter, but apart from that, I can't eat a whole like bowl of them. I can
Yeah.
only have like 1 or 2 just because of the denseness, not because of the
yeah,
taste.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I understand that. I love them, but I can understand what you're saying. Yeah. Do you like Dr. Pepper?
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of one of those drinks where you love it or you don't.
I
You
do
know.
like Dr.
And I'm
Pepper,
wondering
but
if that's the same.
I don't have that often.
No, yeah, same. I used to have it heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps. When
I
it first
prefer
came back.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I prefer a bit of the Coke as well. That's legit. Or do you like sarsaparilla?
I don't mind it. If somebody was like, "Can I pour you a glass of sarsaparilla?" I'll be like, "Of course, sure, I'll have it." But I won't go out and buy it on purpose.
Yeah,
How about
okay.
you?
I love it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
I mean, I don't drink much soft drink, but
What I love though, and I've not found another person who likes it, is Canotto.
oh, Chinotto.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna get you
sorry.
one.
So, no, wait. I think I have, but I can't remember it.
Okay, I'm gonna bring one
Yeah, do it.
next
Yeah,
time.
we'll do it
I'm
on
gonna
stream.
write it. I'm gonna write this
We'll
down.
shot it.
Yeah.
But I really like sarsaparilla with spiced rum. If I'm drinking,
Oh.
yeah, it's
I'm
awesome.
gonna have to try that.
Yeah. It's wicked. Yeah, and obviously ginger beer.
Oh, I love ginger beer. I grew up drinking ginger beer.
Yeah,
Love that stuff. I love ginger.
yeah.
Ginger's great.
I like ginger. Ha. All right,
Oh,
next.
gosh. Okay, so number 5, wearing someone else's skin is just creepy. Whether from a cow or a dog, it's often impossible to tell. Animals in the skin trade suffer horrendously. More than 1 billion animals are flayed each year so that humans can wear or use their skin. This includes
Flayed?
babies like
Wow.
bobby calves who are killed because they are useless to the dairy industry, and animals as diverse as crocodiles, horses, and kangaroos. Now, I can't stand the skinning of animals. Like, I can't. Like, that just makes me want to chuck. So
Yeah.
that's all I'm going to really say on it. I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah. And I think any normal person would,
Yeah.
and that's the thing, if you're, if you see it and it doesn't draw and like an emotional reaction or
Yeah.
an initial response where you're just like, I hate it.
I hate it. Yeah.
then there's something that you need to work out with your psychiatrist,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
where I stand on that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, like this is a for me it's personally a little bit like it's not a grey area, like obviously no producing new leather or anything like that, but I've spoken about it in the past streams and stuff, like I
Yeah.
play baseball and
Yeah.
the equipment that's used, there's no other alternatives.
No.
So I'll never buy a brand new one. And I've always got my I've got all the equipment that I need. Luckily, before I went vegan, I had everything that I needed prior. I mean, not luckily for the animals, which is fucking shit, and I always think about that. But it's like, well, how am I supposed to maintain my, well-being and shit like that if I can't, pursue a hobby where I do have the opportunity to try and, ask people or persuade people to change from within as well, And I get questions and comments from within the club too.
Yeah, of course. Of course. It's people trying to poke those holes.
Yeah, exactly, right. Well, I think because I've been at it for so long now, and a lot of people are like, oh shit, this guy's not backing down. They're actually approaching me like, shit, like Nick's right. So let's just ask him questions about it. And, I tried this the other day, how do I give up cheese? All right. Like,
That's good. That's really good.
It is good, yeah. And I try to stick to the ethics part of it. It's like, well, it's not about food,
No.
And I try and bring it back to that. It's like, you can give up cheese, because it's addictive, all that sort of shit, casomorphins, whatever. It's like, well, for me, the message was enough for me to just drop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For some people, it's just enough. Others need more.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly that. So number 6, one of my favourites, and we were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, we were actually.
You are not stranded on a deserted island. Despite what some people may think, you don't live on a deserted island with eating animals or starvation as your only options. Veganism is abundantly full of delicious choices. Check out our recipes page and our eating out guide for some inspiration. So when people come up to me and they say, oh, what if you were stuck on a desert island? I'll be like, oh, well, hang on. Let me answer your question with a question. What would you do if you were in a society where you have access to a supermarket where you can go and buy fruits and veg, nuts and seeds?
I love that.
Error.
I love that response. That's one of my 2 responses. So
Yeah,
that's my
few,
one.
yeah. Yep.
One I love is if you just know that it's not going to go anywhere, you just say, oh, I guess I'd be having a more intelligent conversation than this. That one I love.
Yeah, and because it's good because I think, you know, we're at the point where we should be, I guess, in a way, mocking the internet, where we should be mocking the the silly people, the people saying silly things, not silly people, but people saying silly things. We should be mocking it.
Yes, we should.
Because there's enough information out there for you to be like, oh, well, vegans have some sort of leg to stand on. So it's like, well, you know, that's a really good response, you know, because you're being fun with it at the same time, and you can sort of gauge like what's really good about all these different responses is, and the more you argue for them, is that depending on the mood in the room or whatever, and who you're speaking
you
to,
have
you
to
can
adjust your responses.
Yeah.
Definitely have to adjust.
Exactly, and it all depends on, I guess, how confident you are and backing yourself up, and you know, all that sort of shit.
And it can also be on time, I find. Like somebody's quickly asking you a question, you got to quickly get through something, or you got to fob it off. Don't start going into something major and you're just starting to talk and they've got to go. Because then you've just wasted time and not actually proven anything or, you know, said anything kind of worthwhile listening to.
Yeah. Yep. So we're all on the Shit Vegan Show again. We're still here. We're still doing a thing. We're talking like we are every other week.
Can we click on that guide there just to
Eating out
see
guide?
what it looks like?
It could be an SFW.
No.
The eating out guide.
No, not on here.
Location. Oh, you can change location.
Okay.
South Australia.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah, and you can go 100% vegan.
Oh,
Righto.
wow. Look at
what
that.
the hell? I didn't know this.
That's awesome.
Have they updated? Because Cherry Darlings has recently moved.
Yes.
Check out Cherry Darlings. People,
Cherry Darlings is
if you're
the
here
best.
and you're viewing this, suss this place out.
They do a vegan vanilla slices. That's it. Oh my gosh, amazing.
Look at all of this. So they've just reopened.
New location,
location.
Richmond.
Yep. Over here. So this is the lemon cheesecake topped with our lemon curd, which is their lemon curd, not ours. Thang. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I just love the flavour of that
They're
sort of
just
stuff.
amazing.
You know,
They are actual amazing.
New digs. Tim out front of his new baby. Check it out. They got the new logo.
I love that.
Oh, man. All of this. They do catering. Like, I mean, vegans would, you know, we're not about health 100%
Not all
of
of
the time.
us.
Yeah, it's, you know, we've got bloody iced
Volvo.
Vovo donuts. Ooh, goodness me. Lemon zest slice. Oh, shit. Dude. Oh, we got to go there soon.
We do.
Oh, damn.
I love their pies. Oh my god, their what's that? Their tuna mornay pie. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I've had that
Oh
once.
my gosh. Oh, no, and the carbonara one. Oh, the carbonara one is amazing. That's my favorite.
I've had that, yeah.
So it's chickpea mornay pie, and yeah, oh, it's amazing.
What's this one? I don't know, but their pie, I think,
Their pies are amazing.
yeah, it's just unreal. You know, like, and this is all vegan. Like, what the hell? What the hell is this? You know, like, it's just so much amazing shit, you know? Like, fuck. Always vegan. Oh, that looks good. Just the colour.
Cinnamon bomba, cookie butter cinnamon. Oh, yum.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn.
They're cute.
Yeah. Oh,
All right,
man.
we could be here all day.
Yeah,
And I'm
hey,
getting really
yeah.
hungry, and the food's here soon, so we
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
should wrap this up soon.
Yep.
Um,
Got a couple of minutes.
yeah, we've got a couple of minutes. I
good
would
stuff.
suggest looking at this website though. If this is amazing content that they've got on there.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You know, all this sort of stuff, you know, obviously animal testing. We can come back through all this sort of stuff later, but animal testing obviously on dogs and,
Yeah.
and like obviously beagles in this instance.
People
and
don't
monkeys
understand the extent of animal testing on their products. And I feel like this is a huge education point that we need to
Yeah.
start educating people on. Jeez.
Because you're not a baby cow.
Yep.
Yep. So obviously cows are mammals, and
And
they-
as I read in the book before.
Yep.
Yep.
There's no sunny side up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. Males of the egg industry are considered waste. Their tiny bodies usually ground up alive. That's taking me to exactly where I think it's going to take me, so I won't put that on. Or thrown in the trash and left to suffocate, while the females are farmed ruthlessly for their eggs. Many develop severe health problems such as peritonitis, tumours, egg binding, uterine prolapse, depositing of an egg, osteoporosis, bone fractures, and occasional skeletal paralysis. At 2 years of age, they'll be sent to slaughter. Unreal.
If you've ever had a chicken as pets, they're really amazing.
Yeah, there's
They're
such
great
beautiful
animals.
animals.
They're really intelligent as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we found one once and brought it in, and it was very, very intelligent.
Yeah,
It was-
wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. What sort of things did you just like little puzzles or?
No, we just the way it would communicate and where it would go, how it knew where to go. You know, you could just be like, "Oh, come over this way," you know, just kind of knew where to go.
Oop, that's not what I wanted to press play on. Wherever that is. Nope. Let me go across to this one. Go back across to this one. And we're going to call it here because we got some food almost about to rock up. So this has been another installment of the Shit Vegan Show. We'll try and be a bit more on top of it with regards to planning, but now I've got a bit more time.
I
This
think that
one
was
here-
good. I think that was really good.
Yeah. No, I agree, actually. That was awesome. I'm not sure if everyone was aware or seen throughout the week. I got a new monitor for my computer, so now it's a big one on the side there. We've got a bit more monitoring stationy sort of things setting up. Got my my earrings
Yeah, I noticed that.
sort of sitting there. They just stick there because it's just, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if anyone's here, drop a comment. Head across to our Instagram page, Shit Vegans. Head across to YouTube. Give us a follow, sub, like, subscribe. Merch will be up in, I don't know, a couple of months. I don't know a
Yep.
time yet because I'm still waiting on a few things that I need to take into consideration prior to purchasing and reselling and all that sort of stuff. Is there anything you want to add?
No, I think it's pretty good. I think we did a good job today. It was good going through those things actually.
Yeah, sweet. All right. Peace, everyone. This has been the Shit Vegan Show.
Thank you for
Enjoy
joining us.
the rest of your week and catch you next week. Peace.
We'll be right back.